you hear me well. Let me just figure out where I'm looking at. I chose a nice quiet spot where I can finish my video, because last time I started to record a video about this topic and my little cutie woke up and I didn't feel like editing stuff, so I tried again. I also thought it's the perfect timing, as I woke up I don't know how many times last night, so I'm super tired. It's most new mothers' reality. People don't talk about it enough. Honestly, last time, I think that's important to say, last time I slept the way I needed to function like a normal human being was in January 22. So when I was 8 months pregnant, it was the last time I slept, maybe 8 hours. And since that moment, I never slept again. The same, which means waking up once, twice, or several times a night. I know now sleep is not crucial for survival, otherwise mothers will faint a long time ago. There's a higher energy keeping us moving and alive. The topic was, I had a very strongly the intuition to talk about this topic, because I also started to ask myself some questions about why do women, mothers, new mothers, feel very strongly the need to bounce back to their body like it was before. And for that reason, there's a little story for me here, for you. The story is, when I announced in 21 on Instagram that I'm pregnant, I posted a picture of my super fit body, and I said something like, I'm a little bit worried that I will never look like this again. And I deleted that picture and that whole content, because I found I'm a different person now. There's something has transformed within me through this pregnancy, motherhood journey, because you just learn a lot about yourself, about the conditioning you have as a woman, and the energy, the hormones, the mother energy changes you. And that's why I want to record this video talking about this, why you or some other new moms that you know have this strong push or self-judgment, why they're still not in the optimal weight. That was my daughter moving. I tried to make it quick. Why we're not in the optimal weight. I should lose my belly, I should get fit, I should do this, that. And I would just mention a few examples why women could feel that pressure to be sexy again. Like, why should you be sexy while you have to actually take your whole life force energy and invest it in a little new being that depends 100% on you for their survival? That means all your basic needs have to go to the side. So how can you even pull the energy out, or the mentality, or the need to be sexy? Why should we be sexy after becoming a new mom? That was my question to myself. Daughter. I'm in the forest with mosquitoes. We put some spray on, but continue. I am, I'm looking like my belly, that was the most fittest thing on my body. I had always a really amazing, beautiful, flat belly, abdominal. I didn't even have to work out so much on my abdominal. And now my daughter is 15 months. I still have a belly that looks like I'm maybe 4 or 5 months pregnant. And I didn't really, in this whole period, which surprised me a lot because I posted this picture like, oh, I'm worried I will never have this body again. I didn't really pay much attention to it or thinking, oh, I should maybe at one point start working out. Why is my belly not going back? Because I developed a different feeling about my body, that I trust that this miracle that my body did, and all these organs that made their way out, they were pushed out of the way, my muscles were going sidewards, so that this beautiful little cutie can grow, this miracle can grow. So I very quickly realized that I trust my body, and I appreciate it, and I meet it with love, because my organs can take their time to come back. My muscles can take their time to come back to where they once were. And I'm also eating very heavy food because I was all about healthy foods and superfoods and stuff. And I just have to be honest, like I'm eating very intense stuff like meats and bread and sweets and really heavy food, because I believe I just needed to ground myself, because I'm so much often, I'm always in my heart, but in my head, because as a new mom you have to think about so many things. So I'm very airy here, so I find also to calm my nervous system down. I mean, we have to be honest, many of us are emotional eaters. I'm one of them. So I eat these heavy foods, I think, also to ground myself. This is one of the reasons that I learned for the last few years why we also eat heavy foods, like fast foods and stuff like that. I mean, I'm still eating very healthy as I prepare healthy food for my daughter, and I watch that she doesn't get used to all these foods. I don't want to judge them, but that's also one of the reasons why my belly is still looking like I'm pregnant. And another thing that I had on my mind is, subconsciously, a woman, a man, we always think a man likes this on a woman, likes that on a woman, but subconsciously, when they put a camera on man's eyes, the camera goes always in the area of the hips and womb, because subconsciously they're checking out if they can reproduce, if they can put their energy in there to create a new being with this woman, because that's what apparently human evolution is. And the reason I find it very interesting that new mothers, like just a few weeks after giving birth or months, that the focus should be to have a flat belly and look sexy, like you should reproduce again. I think the first few months you should not reproduce. You should just be in this mother energy, mothering someone, your child. I will have to take a little break as I have visitors. So the focus should not be on your body, the way you look, because that in that time you're taking much more. Ciao. So I'll wait a second. It's so cute, little children are so curious, and they stop and look at me like, well, why is she talking to the camera? I have this experience so often, so I'm getting slowly used to it. They're so cute. Yeah, why should we be focused in this earliest postpartum to look fit and sexy, to feel fit maybe, yes, but to look sexy, or the judgment. I remember also hearing like, oh, she let herself go, did you see this girl, she's so fat. I mean, still fat. I mean, it's a few months ago and she's still looking like this. Or she let herself go, she doesn't take care of herself. You don't even have time to shower properly on some days. So in a way, it saddens me that the respect and the compassion that mothers really deserve is in our society not always very little present from everyone, from men, from women. And I mean, no wonder you or other women, or even me, I'm not even thinking about it. Like, I was once a fitness trainer. I didn't do fitness, zero. So I just did the best I could to keep myself alive. And taking my supplements and stuff like that, that really, I need them. Walking a lot and carrying, like, my muscles are so strong because I'm carrying over 10 kilo child a lot. So it's no wonder, because on Instagram I see influencer ladies being fit after 4 weeks of giving birth. That's the workout. You see celebrities all looking like top models. They're under pressure, man. Their survival depends on the way they look. That's insanity. Pressure that maybe your husband, partner will not find you attractive, and that he will go run with another woman. Maybe he should go run. And if that's the mentality, all these conditioned things that we women have been led to believe. And yeah, I hope that helps someone, that I still look like I'm pregnant, my belly. I have still, my weight has been going up, down, up, down, up, down, without a big worry, because I was just so pulled into the most important things about taking care of a child that sometimes I didn't even feel that like my body is not mine. My boobs belong to my daughter. My body is not any longer this object. My body is a very intelligent machine, a miracle that does a spectacular job, first giving the space to grow human, feeding a human. I still breastfeed my daughter, functioning without sleep for 17 months, proper sleep. So yeah, I just, when I thought to record this video, I remember seeing also, yeah, other women just posting how they're trying to accept their body. And I don't know, I didn't really pay so much attention. The only thing I thought was like, my belly is not flat yet. That's interesting. It's over a year now. But never came to my mind I should work out or do stuff like that, or change my diet or whatever. I just give my body now what it needs, even if it doesn't seem super healthy with foods. Let me think if there was something else that I wanted to say. So yeah, I hope this encourages someone who has a bigger child but still looks pregnant. I know that there is so much judgment on women who are overweight, but the stressors and the cortisol levels these women have, actually constantly the food they eat to soothe them, the mental and emotional pressure is insane. So I'm very happy that this transformation happened for me, that my focus now cannot and is not, I would not say not at all. I mean, I'm still connected to my body, but it's not that this would be like the main focus. And I really thought I will inspire you with my fitness program, because I'll come back with my fit body, but it's just shifted me, and it's not a priority at all. So I hope that this gives someone comfort, what I'm explaining here, what I'm sharing with you. And then let's see, if you feel like, text me. If you feel like seen or heard, let me know. And it's fascinating to me what kind of transformation can happen, and how when you're in tune with your intuition, even though you're very pulled back and forth because you're a new mom, the society tries to pull you in one way to make you feel not enough, not fit enough, not beautiful enough, not sexy enough. It's just, the main question is, after all this, what I said, why should new mothers be sexy? Why? Like, doesn't make sense. They should be nurtured, taken care of, being loved for who they are and what kind of miracles they're doing on a daily basis, and not being judged by their looks. If they look fat, overweight, still look pregnant, or whatever. And I know these thoughts and these judgments, we are just pulled in the soup of what the suggestions are from the outside, the pictures with Instagram and stuff like that. It's just, with social media, it's insane what we see and believe that's the truth. Like, I mean, I even wanted to post these pictures where you can stand in a position and look like you're a fitness model, and you just turn and stand normal and you look like you're fat. So and yeah, don't forget the filters, that in 2 minutes you can pull your legs, put your thighs, transform your face in 2 minutes, and you look like a person who doesn't even exist. So let's not forget all of that, and let's come back to the intuition, what a mother really is here for. And if someone finds themselves wanting to look sexy or appealing, to who? To who? Then yeah, I think it's, anyway, if you want to reproduce more children, it's about the way you feel. And I think to find this feeling of, I feel good about myself, I feel strong, I feel full of love, that's the main energy as a mother. But life helped me to get on this path and to have this transformation, which doesn't mean that there are not insecurities within my being, but just now in my phase of life, my focus is 100% on those energies, not on the looks of mine. Yeah, I think I will close up. That's what I wanted to say. There are many breaks, people passing by, me being so I hope that you could hear me well, and that this video brings you comfort. So big kiss, bye bye.